Volunteers were required to bring a bucket, gloves, and a reusable water bottle. Those that didn't bring their own buckets and gloves were provided a trash bag and gloves. If Proposition 34 passes, the state will give $100 million in grants to local law enforcement agencies for investigations of rape and homicide cases throughout the next 4 years. The states and counties could save $130 million annually on a statewide basis for reduced costs linked to murder trials. Opponents argue that taxpayers would pay at least $50,000 unnecessary dollars for lifetime housing and health care for criminals who commit murder. Models had their makeup done by Mariah Nicole Makeup and Hair Artistry. Models also had their hair styled by hairstylists from Works of Art Hair Studio. Soon-to-be married couples were offered these hair and makeup services. Works of Art Hair Studio offers bridal hairstyle services in the homes of people. Volunteers checked in before cleaning the Santa Monica Beach on Coastal Cleanup Day that Heal the Bay organizers call California's biggest volunteer event. Volunteers were required to bring a bucket, gloves, and a reusable water bottle. The pollution in the Southern California coastal waters caused by urban runoff containing trash can make people and animals sick. Heal the Bay staff member Tara Crow says she feels heartbroken because of the health hazard the urban runoff creates.
Bacteria that come from warm-blooded animals such as people or dogs or even bird waste can carry those in them, and it's the type of bacteria that if you were to swallow some of the seawater with it, or if it would get in your ears or something, you could have an ear infection.
Divers removed mainly plastic from the ocean.
A little fish is going to get eaten by a bigger fish. Now that bigger fish is going to end up with plastic in its stomach as well. And it means that the plastic is really there at the base. It's at the bottom of the food chain.
Volunteers cleaned 400 pounds of trash from the Santa Monica Beach. From the city of Santa Monica, I'm Vanessa Soto reporting for Valley View News. Wedding artisans presented unique wedding resources during the bridal art event at the Works of Art Hair Studio on Hollywood Boulevard. Out-of-the-box bridal artisan Lisa Stromberg says she can customize her wedding jewelry collection.
This always starts with getting to know the couple, finding out who are they, what are they about, what are their value system as a person before I will ever suggest any designs. We did this large floral bouquet.
Florist of Jasmine's Garden Boutique, Candice Medesian, showcased unique centerpieces and bridal bouquets.
An example of what we did today that has a contemporary touch of these colored calla lilies, this colored bouquet, which I think a lot of people like.
The public enjoyed samples of cakes and catering of Lark Silver Lake Cake Shop and Kitchen 12,000. President of Event Finesse, John Fatou, likes the samples.
The use of ingredients, the flavor combinations were good.
Models wore Alina Pisano wedding dresses during the bridal fashion show. Models had their makeup done by Mariah Nicole Makeup and Hair Artistry. Models also had their hair styled by hairstylists in Works of Art Hair Studio. Model Lena O'Brien says she likes the hairstyles because they're edgy.
I love it. Art was going for the more of like a mohawk. He wanted something different, and it was a lot of fun.
In Los Angeles, I'm Vanessa Soto reporting for Valley View News.
Here's the scoop.
Dramatic actress Halle Berry has some more drama in her life. A restraining order dealing with her fiancé and her ex-boyfriend. And Justin Bieber performs during a football halftime show. Vanessa Soto has these stories and more in her entertainment report.
Actor Larry Hagman has died. Hagman was best known for his portrayal of J.R. on the television series Dallas. He died from complications of cancer at a Dallas hospital. The actor was 81 years old. Actress Halle Berry went to court after a Thanksgiving weekend brawl. Berry and fiancé Oliver Martinez were at her home for Thanksgiving. Berry's ex-boyfriend, Gabriel Aubrey, arrived. He and Martinez began fighting outside of Berry's home. Aubrey has been charged with misdemeanor battery. A judge issued a protective order to keep Aubrey 100 yards away from Berry. Grammy Award winner Beyonce Carter will be directing a documentary about her life. Raw video of her extraordinary performances will be included. The film is set to debut in February 2013. Singer Mark Anthony is going to help an orphanage in the Dominican Republic. Anthony's foundation raised $200,000 for expansion of the Children of Christ orphanage. The expansion will include a residence hall, classrooms, and a baseball field. Singer Justin Bieber performed at the 100th Grey Cup football game at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Canada. Pictures of Bieber and singer Carly Jespen were projected onto the stadium's giant screen. The fans apparently didn't like it and booed. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes enjoyed a romantic walk through New York City on Thanksgiving weekend. The couple watched a performance of the musical The Heiress. They tried to enter the theater without attracting attention, but the audience did notice them. The actors went backstage after the show to congratulate the cast. That's all for entertainment. Back to you. Season 2 of The X Factor premiered with new celebrity judges and with few great talent performances. Britney Spears and Demi Lovato were the new judges. Spears gave harsh criticism, but Lovato was nicer to the performers. With 4 judges that have different personalities, it is uncertain what kind of season the show will have. American Idol fans can look forward to 2 new judges this season. Nicki Minaj and country musician Keith Urban are going to be joining the Idol panel. The 2 music stars are joining Mariah Carey and veteran Idol judge Randy Jackson. Idol producers hope the new additions will help the show remain the #1 singing competition ahead of The X Factor and The Voice. Amanda Bynes has been cited for driving with a suspended license. The celebrity's BMW was impounded in Burbank over the weekend. Her license was suspended because of 2 alleged hit-and-run incidents and an alleged driving under the influence arrest. Bynes is due in court September 21st and 27th on the 3 charges. After a slow showing, the box office got back on track. Paul Anderson's Resident Evil Retribution took the top spot. The action thriller earned more than $20 million in ticket sales. A well-known family favorite, Finding Nemo 3D, took the second spot. The Disney animation took in more than $17 million, rounding up the top 3 in the last week's The Possession. The horror film made more than $6 million at the box office. A French court will rule on whether to block further publication of topless photos of Kate Middleton. The gossip magazine Closer has published 14 photos of Middleton, and the Italian magazine Kai has published a 26-page spread. The Duchess of Cambridge was relaxing at a private villa in southern France when a photographer took the pictures. Justice Minister Alan Shatter says sections of the print media believe that public figures have no privacy. That's it for entertainment. Back to you. Actor Leonardo DiCaprio and model Erin Heatherton have ended their relationship. The couple vacationed last year after getting married, but DiCaprio became busy shooting movies this year. DiCaprio's busy schedule could have caused their split a few weeks ago. The movie Wreck-It Ralph has made more money on its opening weekend than any other Walt Disney animation. The video animation made $49 million. The character Ralph is tired of being overlooked, so he tries to prove he can be a hero by going through a journey in video game. Disney representatives say they are looking forward to the movie doing well during the holidays. The boy band One Direction has released a new song, but some people do not like the message it may send to teenagers. Lyrics in the song, Little Things, point out insecurities a girl may have. Some lyrics say, "You've never loved your stomach or your thighs, but you're perfect to me." Critics say One Direction promotes insecurities for their listeners. The song was written by British singer Ed Sheeran. Pop superstar Britney Spears plans to write a novel. There's been speculation it will be a memoir, but Spears says it won't. The novel most likely will be a fictional account of moments in her life. Country singer Taylor Swift's new album has sold more in 1 week than any other in the past 10 years. Swift says she can't believe she has set a new record. The album Red sold over $1 million in the first week. Swift also earned her third #1 album on the Billboard chart with Red. Let's see if the country superstar will be taking home awards for this album at the Grammys next year. That's all for entertainment. Back to you.